Today, we're going to be discussing the Overton window, or how ideas become politically acceptable over time. Let's jump in. The Overton window, named after political scientist Joseph Overton, based on his work from the 1990s. Now, it isn't about actual windows, but more about the range of policies that will be generally acceptable to the public. Imagine this window as framing what is going to be politically viable at any given moment in time. Outside of this window are ideas that are considered too radical or unthinkable, from let's give everyone a free unicorn to let's turn Canada into the 51st state of the United States. Inside, you have a spectrum from acceptable to popular. Acceptable ideas are those that are within the range of current societal norms, but not currently favored, but could potentially become favored in the future. While the sensible and popular ideas are those that generally the public will accept no matter what their personal ideologies might be. The key point is that the window is never static. It moves. Over time, what was once considered to be in the fringes might slowly become mainstream. For example, consider how we look at same-sex marriage, where in the past it was very much outside of this window of what was acceptable, but now over time has become part of the law in most parts of the world. Or even more recently, the legalization of cannabis, which for the longest time really was only something that happened in Amsterdam and the Netherlands, but became legalized in Canada, the United States, and other places. So you might be asking, what actually causes this window to move? Well, it can come from a number of different things. Factors like media, activism, public discourse, and even those crazy social media posts can shift the Overton window. And think tanks, influential leaders, and those broader societal conversations can play a role in this window shifting, and previously radical ideas might become more normalized. It's about slowly changing the conversation, one argument at a time, until some of these ideas that perhaps were once considered unacceptable become part of the mainstream. So maybe we do have to worry about these ones? However, moving this window requires some patience and strategy. Introducing an idea too early might make it seem too radical and too unacceptable. But with time and the right context, it can slowly shift into this area of acceptability. And so this dynamic nature of this idea of the Overton window really shows how public opinion can evolve, sometimes dramatically. To wrap up, the Overton window is critical in understanding political change. It's not just about what's popular now, but how these conversations can change and thinking about what ideas are going to be acceptable in the future, with, again, considerable time and effort. And recognizing where the window is at any given moment can help in strategizing political discourse and advocacy. If you found this lesson informative, please like, subscribe, and share some comments about where you think the Overton window is in society today. And maybe drop some examples of how the Overton window has shifted in your lifetime. And we'll see you again next time.